Hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. I want to salute my papa, my brother, my sisters, my uncles, and my friend. Recently we get this guy we in the trend, Geh-Geh. Apostle Geh-Geh, Evangelist Geh-Geh, Teacher Geh-Geh, or Coach Geh-Geh. And I want to say he videos them, they don't become a topic of discussion. First, I want to applaud his initiative because it try to pass on a message. However, those messages them they get some undertone where they get the potential for mislead, especially the young ones them. Because I don't be for a forum where they discuss on a topic, and I realize say those messages are bringing a lot of controversies, and of course it is encouraging people to destabilize the home. Now, please don't get me wrong, those messages have value because it is a source of empowerment to an aspiring young man who has not yet had a future. So he's trying to enable them to see the need, to be stable, to see the need to be self-sufficient before going on to a relationship. Now, permit me to draw an inspiration from the Bible. When God created man, what did he do? He first put man in the garden to tilt it. And when God put man in the garden to tilt it, what did he do again? God educated man. How? He brought all the animals for man to name them. And so Adam was a father of taxonomy, the naming and classification of organisms. So man had to acquire education, man had to have skills, and then God said it is not good for the man to be alone. Now, your message is good on one aspect, and I've seen many people, they have praised you because at first they said you were doing something that had value. But right now you have derailed and you are trying to, bring something which is against the cultural fabrics of our society. When I talk of our society, I'm talking of the African setting as a whole. Based on our African setting, we have value for the family, and based on our family, the man is the head, the woman supports, and the children are the future. Now, when you are trying to, I don't know to say empower men. No, you're not empowering men. When you try to sow a seed of discord, a seed of mistrust, a seed of doubt and sufficient in the heart of some young men, how do you expect them to treat their fiancé, their girlfriends, their potential wives to be? Because what you are trying to inculcate into them is like for them to despise relationship, and this aspect of family breakage is not part of our cultural values, it's not part of our African society. We place great value to marriage, and we uphold the integrity of marriage. Well, your message may be to the young boys who are still aspiring, and you are telling them that they should be self sufficient, they should have something for themselves. That aspect of it is good. If you encourage them to be economically viable before going into for a relationship, that is good. That is okay. Because when you go into a relationship, a man is the provider while the woman is the multiplier. The man will bring and let the woman multiply. I know probably your message stems from the notion of the so-called independent ladies of our today who thinks that what a man can do, a woman can do. Please, that's a misconception. But I'm not going to address that. And because of that misconception, relationship today is more of a challenge rather than a union. Relationship of today is more of a competition rather than a compliment. The woman was supposed to compliment the man, but today it's like the women want to challenge the man. I wouldn't want to address that part, but I want to address where you are misguiding the youth. You have some good values which we can build on those values, but please, this message of you trying to derail the young men, let the men care for the ones they love. Let the men support the women they love. Sometimes you are supporting these women not because you intend to marry them, but because you are just adding values to society. I bet you there are a lot of men who have sponsored ladies that they don't know. There are a lot of men who have helped ladies that they have never met. And there are women who have also helped men. So when you begin to sow seed of discourse and you are inspiring young men negatively, what is the future you are building? Because this thing, it might be like jokes, some people may laugh over it, but it is, implanting something subconsciously into their minds, and they will act upon it subconsciously. So I encourage you, my brother, to at least add value to your message. Probably you are just doing it for fun to get attraction, but those messages, they have some undertone which destroys family value. As Africans, we must place a lot of emphasis on the family. Yes, no marriage is perfect, no lady is perfect, no man is perfect, but two imperfect people can build a perfect union. There are some issues where one or two person must have encountered, and it gives you a stereotype. Because you met one lady who was bad does not mean all the ladies are bad. Okay? Because one lady did something that was bad to you, it doesn't mean all ladies are bad. Please treat people the way you see them. Treat them based on their response to you, and do not, use a universal affirmative because one is bad, all are bad. No. So my brother, I love your message. I like your message. Keep to empowering the youth, but please do not sow a seed of discourse. Do not try to destroy the African traditional setting of marriage. Allow the young men to assist the lady they are in love with. Assistance does not necessarily qualifies marriage. It does not necessarily qualifies a possible union in future. You are adding values to the life of somebody. There are men who have helped ladies very little, and the ladies have helped them. Though, yeah, most people will say, well, yeah, when you educate a woman, she gets to a certain level, she tends to despise you. Well, statistics have proven that, yeah, it's possible. There are a lot of cases, but that does not stop you. If today, let me say I have advanced level, it will be an honor for my wife to have first degree. If I have first degree, it will be an honor for my wife to have master's degree. Don't be threatened by the success of your wife because your wife compliments you. Okay, ma calm down for pigeon. So men will not feel say relationship na competition. No, relationship na to complement one another. Relationship na for support one another. I know I go court case for American because I was tell you in American setting, because I will talk of a man where he go prison, leave a woman money, by the time one come up prison, the woman run add value to the moon, run double. When I tell you say no, that one not be for African setting. So man not talk that one. But we know say our women that they stand by we. The man na the provider, the woman na the multiplier. When they work together, things will be fine. So not try for the destroy young couples the way that they come up, that they try to build a future. I don't see situation where people they start from small, grow up so they can marry, and not friends the way they don't grow up like that. So please, not begin the soda seed of suspicion, because when you do so, some man go and do something for a lady, he go to suspect say, but I dey do this thing, so this woman already get some other boyfriend for herself. I dey do this thing, so maybe as I dey travel for go work, he dey cheat, and so I not fit take it serious. Please, that message should not be a good one. No man not be perfect. The ladies will not be perfect, as well as the men will not be perfect. But two imperfect people, they will try to build a good relationship. So I beg you, try to refine your message so that may add value to the youth. If it be an entertainment with you do and people that they laugh over it, but subconsciously, this thing they enter into the head of the voices. Okay, maybe the voices in the bushes. Make I use this word. So it enter for the head of the voices in the bushes. And of course, they go dey take am in. So I beg you, my brother, try for continue with your topic of human development, building up a society of value, and more not try for see like say an assistance where I give a lady na a waste. Yeah. Encourage the men to be self-sufficient before they provide. That is okay. Because you cannot give what you don't have. But not tell them say their money na a waste when they help their sister. Not be a waste. Thank you, and I hope say my message will be passed. So if you get a different opinion, you'll be free to share. This one na my singular opinion, and I be entitled to my opinion. I may be wrong, but I think say I stand on the African traditional values. I stand on the cultural aspect which promote marriage, and not on a situation where the man they compete with the woman. No, I stand on the position where the woman they complement the man. Okay, thank you very much.